Hi, this is Comet Troy, the RV park builder. I am on site here at Harmony Ridge RV Park, formerly Linden Camp. It's an RV park we're building in Perry County, Tennessee, located just about 5 minutes southeast of Linden, Tennessee. This video is talking about taking trees down. At the end, though, I'm going to answer a question I get asked quite a bit, and that's, are you open? Are you taking reservations for RV park visitors? So I'm going to address that at the end, so please stick around for that. In our last video, a lot of you said that I was a little too hard on Rusty for wrecking the excavator as my friend Brian Pizon says, on day 2. So I've decided to give Rusty a chance for redemption today and take down some trees. If you haven't watched the last video yet, I've linked it above here, so you can click on it to watch that first and come back and watch this. So let's see where Rusty is. Rusty! Oh, there he is. He's coming this way. Yes, boss! We have a neighbor fairly close to us down in Clifton, Tennessee. Scotty Wild of the Wild and Free YouTube channel. He's building an off-the-grid homestead. And I was watching a video of his the other day, and I'd like to share it with you, Rusty. Check this out.
I cut some more trees down. More trees. Oh man, clearing trees is clearing trees. Lots of trees.
Wow, it looks like Scotty's really having some issues with that tree removal. Yeah. So I got to thinking about some of the trees we have over here, Rusty, and do you think that, you can maybe show us how to remove trees here at Harmony Ridge RV Park? Yes, sir. Do you think you could demonstrate your tree removal process and show us how it's done? Most certainly. Cool. I will launch the drone and I'll fly the drone. Why don't you get in the excavator, turn on the excavator cam, and let's show our viewers how it's done. On it, boss. That was amazing, Rusty. You took those first three down, and I bet you about a minute each, less than a minute each. That third tree seemed a little bit of a struggle there. What do you think happened there? Well, yeah, those first couple trees went down easy. The third tree was a little bit more difficult, just because it was a bigger tree, and I probably could have spent a little more time with the frost ripper and got a little bit closer to the tree. I could have maybe done like a C shape around them. I always try to do that first, and then I tried to, my first go-to is, while I'm there is just, swing the boom up and take the frost ripper and try to knock it over. So, I do that by just, rotating the house. It's the most efficient and quickest way to do it. But maybe not the best way. Come on, Rusty, isn't that how you damaged the excavator in the last video? Yes, boss, but there was no ditches to fall into, and I got out extra careful to make sure there were no other obstacles in the way. No vehicles, humans, dogs, other trees. So I don't want to cause any more damage to the excavator, you know. So rotating the house is my first go-to. If that doesn't work, then, you know, then I'll actually move the excavator, which takes time, and, you know, get behind the tree on the side I dug out on, and then, you know, push the tree over instead of rotating the house. And, you know, that has a lot more power than you know, the power that is used when you rotate the boom. So that is what happened there. Oh, great. Now that you got them down, why don't you do something with them? Can you maybe stack them up on that wood pile over there? Yes, boss. On it. Another good job, Rusty. I have a question for you, though. It seemed like some of the trees you picked up and you weren't able to hold on to them. You were clumsily dropping them. What was going on there? I mean, do you really know what you're doing? Well, boss, when we pull a tree out and the root ball and everything, there's quite a big hole left there where that root ball was. So I wasn't accidentally dropping the trees. I was dropping them on purpose, kind of in that same area where that hole was. And when you drop the tree, a bunch of dirt falls off of it, some roots break, and you end up, you know, putting some of the material back in the hole where it belongs. So that was done on purpose, boss. Well, that makes sense. Good job, Rusty. I appreciate you, and maybe I judged you a little bit too quickly. Oh, shucks. You just made my day, boss. Glad to hear it. Thank you for the feedback. All right, now that we got the trees out of the way, I get asked a lot if we're open for business yet. And I want to take just a minute to address that question and give a current state of affairs here at Harmony Ridge RV Park, formerly Linden Camp. Basically, we're in what I call a soft opening. We have our basic amenities up here. What the basics mean is that we have 6 full hookup RV sites available at the moment, which is 50 amp electric, 30, 20 of course, electric, and then we have sewer, we have water, we have flat RV pads. Now 5 of the 6 RV sites are pull-through sites, and then 1 is a back-end site that's a little more private. All the sites are in a beautiful setting. We're not your typical RV park where RVs are parked at an angle, you know, every 50 feet, 100 feet, where you can literally reach out and touch your neighbor. It's a beautiful, serene, quiet area. We're not near an interstate or any busy urban areas, so you don't hear a lot of traffic or sirens or airplanes or any of that. You just hear nature. All of our sites are very spacious. If you look out the sides of your camping unit, you know, left or right, you know, you won't see another camper typically. We park them end to end, and there's quite a bit of space between each one. So, you know, obviously if you have a Class A and you look out the front of your windshield, or a Class B or C that has a windshield, you might see another camper that way or behind you, but off to the sides you won't see another camper. So what does a soft opening mean? What that means is we have the basic RV sites, as I already talked about, and as far as internet and dumpsters, fire pits, picnic tables, you know, a finished driveway surface, and, you know, finished RV pads, you know, with the surface. You know, that stuff isn't quite there yet, but it's all coming. So it's all work in progress. So depending upon, you know, if and when you come out here, there'll be, you know, certain parts of those probably in by the time you come out. But when I'm recording this video, that's where we are right now. I like to set proper expectations. As far as setting expectations, we do have some neighbors across the street that have some chickens and some roosters. So one of the expectations if you come out here is your quietness may be interrupted from a rooster crowing every once in a while. So far, we've had a lot of fellow lot owners in the area that have stayed with us. We're a little bit further ahead. We bought a lot earlier. We bought in 2021. So a lot of the lot owners are, you know, bought last year in 2022 and even this year. And they're just starting developments on their lot. So we've hosted a lot of those owners that have come out here and, you know, parked their RV on, you know, at Harmony Ridge. And then, you know, it's just a short mile or 2 drive to their lot. The other options are, you know, quite a bit further away. So, you know, when you start weighing gas and time and travel and wear and tear in your vehicle versus being right here, it really makes a lot of sense for the lot owners to stay here at Harmony Ridge. A lot of the lot owners that have stayed here have really enjoyed watching the park progress from a construction standpoint and a build standpoint firsthand, and some of them have even lended a hand to help out with some of the build activities. It's been a lot of fun getting to know some of these other lot owners. If you are interested in staying with us, we don't have a full RV reservation site up and running just yet. That's another part of the soft opening. We do have a website. It's harmonyridgerv.com. I have that up here on the screen, and you can go there. There's a online request form that we created where we'll ask you for some information, your name, address, size of your camping unit, dates you want to stay. And once you fill that out, we will be in contact with you to firm up those reservations and, you know, take a deposit and, you know, talk about some of the finer details. Hey boss, you mind if I say a few words to our viewers? Sure, I guess so. I'm a little terrified, but go ahead, Rusty. On this Memorial Day weekend, I just want to thank our active, reserve, and retired service members keeping us safe in this country, and also remembrance of those that have fallen and given the ultimate sacrifice to protect the United States of America. Ah, yes, that was very nice. It is Memorial Day weekend, and it is time of remembrance. So thank you for those words, Rusty. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and we will see you in the next video. And I'm Rusty Springs, and I'll see you in the next video too.